Hi, and thanks for joining our Childhood Studies TMC live event for the Manchester College. I'll shortly pass you over to Angela, who is our departmental team leader in the Childhood Studies department at the Manchester College. Angela will be providing you with a showcase of the Childhood Studies department. If you have any questions at any point, you can ask them in the live Q&A box, which is on the right of the screen, and we'll answer as many as we can at the end of this session. I'll now pass you over to Angela to get this session started.
Hi everybody, and thank you for joining us this evening, and welcome to the Childhood Studies department. As introduced, my name is Angela and I'm the department team leader for the courses across our campuses. And we've got a lovely picture to start us off this evening, and here we've got some of our students from the childcare courses sat at our Northern campus. These are level 3 students. Okay, so this slide here is just a small tour of our Harper Hay campus.
Hello and welcome to the Manchester College and Harper Hay campus. My name is Angela Mann and I'm the department team leader for the childcare courses. On this campus we run a level 1 course, Caring for Children. We run the level 2 early years practitioner course where you can go into a placement to develop your skills in early year settings. You can further your skills on a level 3 programme, and this is over 2 years. We also run courses for the over 19s. We're now going to take a tour around the campus. Here at Harper Hay we've got 4 childcare classrooms. These are split for sixth form and adults, and we teach a number of different levels and topics. Here at Harper Hay we deliver entry level 3 childcare and education, level 1, level 2 early years practitioner, and level 3 award, certificate and diploma in childcare and education. In class, learners will carry out activities, case studies and tasks to show that they've gained the knowledge of the curriculum, and then take it with them into their workplace environment, which could be a nursery or a school setting, where they will then carry out activities so they show understanding of this early years foundation stage curriculum. I hope you've enjoyed the tour around our campus, and we really look forward to meeting you next September.
Okay, so there we are. There was me again, giving you a tour of Harper Hay campus. Okay, so again, back.
Hello and welcome to the Manchester College and Harper Hay campus. My name is Anne.
Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, so this is, we've actually got nurseries associated with the college as well, where you can have work placement opportunities. You will need a work placement or a voluntary placement to carry out your courses. And we've got a picture of Vicky here, who works at our Lightbound nursery on Lightbound Road with one of the children. And we also have an affiliation with Tiddlywinks nurseries in Manchester, where you might be able to access a placement there as well. So thinking about the careers that you might be interested in, that you can progress to after doing a childcare course. So we've already introduced the fact that we do early years practitioner courses. So you might want to work in a nursery. You might want to go into residential care for children in children's homes. You might want to progress onto university to become a primary school teacher. You might want to be a special educational needs coordinator in a school. You might want to be a team leader or a nursery manager in a children's day nursery, or be a teaching assistant, which is probably one of our most popular courses actually, that we're running at the moment. And we run teaching assistant courses at level 2 and level 3. So the skills and qualities that you are likely to need to progress into employment that we help you develop during the training to develop your communication skills. So we often do presentations in class to help you develop those skills. First and foremost, actually, is to be an excellent role model too. You are demonstrating the behaviours and attitudes that we would be expecting from our children, and as well as passing those over to the parents as well. Decision-making skills, you're going to need to be somebody who can think on your feet, be able to give clear instructions to children, and there is a particular skill in that, and that is something that we would talk to you about during your training, and something that you would develop during your placement as well. Ultimately, you need to want to work with children. Children are very demanding, and it can be very tiring working with children all day, so you need to actually enjoy the time that you have with them, and it goes without saying that you need to be patient, you need to have a good sense of humour and enjoy it. Have some fun with the children, that's what they're looking for from us. You will definitely need a sense of creativity, flexibility, understanding, compassion for the children when they're not having such a good day, compassion for parents, perhaps if they've had a bad night the previous night before they come back to nursery again. You need to have a lot of stamina, and also have an awareness and understanding of differences, and be able to respect that as well when you're working with children and indeed their families. Okay, so the courses that we have available, we have a level 1 caring for children. There are no recent formal education required. Sorry, there is a recent formal education required for our level 1 course. Level 2 early years practitioner, you can progress to from our level 1. We've got the level 2 teaching assistant course, also known as supporting teaching and learning. We have the level 3, so many of our students progress from level 2 to level 3 teaching assistant course. And then we have the level 3 early years workforce, which is an early years practitioner course as well at level 3, and that is the only 2-year course that we run. Alongside your training, you will be expected to gain a 2-day work placement. If you are employed, you can use your job. If you are employed as a lunchtime supervisor, you will need to find a placement in the nursery or in the classroom on top of that, because our course is very much about supporting the teaching and learning and the education of the children, either in early years or in one of the key stages. Okay, so this short video clip here now is of Jocelyn, and Jocelyn joined one of our level 1 courses at Harper Hay campus in September, so I will let you listen to what Jocelyn's got to say.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn, and I'm doing the adults course, and I'm doing care for children. I decided to return to education because I thought it was like time to change my job and all what I'm doing. I work for Boots, and I want to do like caring for children because I love the kids, and I just decided to change. I chose the Manchester College because I think it's like a great college, and I just live like 5 minutes away from there, so I'm really happy. My experience returning to the education, I think, was amazing about the college because I just apply online, and after they call me and I have that interview, and they explain me like everything about the financial, and I think that's really nice. Balancing education at the first time was like a little bit hard, but I just managed to like change my days off at work. I'm really excited because we wanna do like course online, and I think it's like great. I recommend the Manchester College because they are really helpful. My teacher is just really nice, and I think if you wanna learn more, they just give you the opportunity. So I think it's really good.
Okay, and Jocelyn's actually progressing really well at the moment with her level 1 studies. A short video clip now we're going into, and you're going to hear from Jana, and Jana teaches childcare courses across the different campuses. So Jana actually teaches at Harper Hay, but she teaches at Northern campus as well.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn, and I'm doing the
Hi everyone, my name is Jana Weeks and I'm tutor of childhood studies at the Manchester College. At the moment I deliver level 1, caring for children, both Harper Hay and Northern campus. Being a tutor is amazing. I meet loads of new students. What I bring to the classroom is years and years of experience working private nurseries, volunteering in primary schools, and also owning my own childminding business. I really enjoy activities for students to join in the classroom and learn before they go on to the placements. Nice to meet you and welcome to the Manchester College.
Okay, so I've managed to not repeat the video again this time, which I've made the same mistake twice. So we're just going to have a look at some of the content that's covered on our courses, and on our courses we do have mandatory units. So there is a theme all the way through from level 1, level 2 to level 3, where there are mandatory units, but you would build on that knowledge as you progress through the levels. And obviously one of the key units that we would look at would be and is child development. So you will learn all about how children develop from birth up to the age of 19. And then you would look at the different aspects of development, as well as how the different aspects of development actually have an impact on each other as well. So for example, you would learn about how physical development, if a child is physically well, does that actually have an impact on their social development? So if a child is social and working and playing well with other children and has lots of friends and goes to lots of different activities, does that mean that that child's language development is more likely to progress? If they have good language skills, does this mean that they're more able to learn? And those are the things that you will investigate. At the same time, you would then look at factors that might affect a child's development, where it might slow down for a short period of time. And what are those factors? So those are the things that we look at, and often the child development unit is placed at the beginning of your course so that you have that knowledge to build on the other units. Equally as important, health and safety and health and well-being for children. So looking at healthy eating, being able to provide healthy snacks and meals throughout the day and week for children, and also providing opportunities for parents to come in and share these activities with them so that the healthy eating aspect continues at home. And there will be opportunity in some of our courses where you can actually plan meals and have hands-on experience of creating some of those snacks or meals in class too. Some of our courses have a science activities unit where they can experiment, observe and get involved with imaginative and creative play. So for example, watching ice melt. Why does it melt? How does that happen? Helping children to understand that. Looking at making Play-Doh, looking at how the ingredients change as you mix them together and heat them up. Baking activities too. Probably one of the most popular activities or units that takes place on our childcare courses are the craft activities. So you saw in the tour around the Harper Hay campus that the students and you would be very much involved in creating wall displays with children so that you have the skills to be able to go into your placement and use children's work and display them and present them nicely in the classroom as well. Whilst you are doing that, you will also be recording and writing about the different areas of development that the craft activities promote and how it supports perhaps children with special educational needs. How would you adapt those activities to meet their needs, to include them as well? And the importance of using a nice wide range of sensory materials. A unit that I am teaching myself at the moment is the musical activities, and really looking at the importance of music, the impact that music can have on a child's well-being and mood. And then we would look at how we can actually make musical instruments without having to go out and buy them. We all think that musical instruments are expensive to buy, and this is what we would look at in class. So you would have a range of materials and resources to work with to create different sounds with children. And I suppose probably one of the most famous and well-known facts is there is nothing that can replace a saucepan and a wooden spoon that creates a lovely loud sound that children can make up any tune to, and really create a happy mood for the children as well. So again, we would look at the impact that that has on the different aspects of development. Okay, so we have another video here, and this time you're going to hear from Wendy.
Hi, my name's Wendy. I'm currently a teacher with the Manchester College in Northenden. I teach level 1, level 2 and level 3. I've had over 15 years experience working in nurseries as an early years practitioner. I've worked in schools as a teaching assistant, and I've also worked as a support worker in schools and as an SEN in a nursery. The reason I got into teaching was because I wanted to share all of that experience with future practitioners.
Okay, so to be prepared for the course that you choose to apply for, we would recommend that you can visit your local library to access a textbook if you wished. However, we always say it's nice to have a book. People like to have a book to refer to, but you don't need one. We do stock textbooks in the library on both of our campuses at Harper Hay and Northenden. The main thing is that you make notes during the lessons and refer to your experiences that you have in your voluntary work placements, which is why they're so important and integral to your training. So don't think that you've got to go out and spend a lot of money on a textbook, because you absolutely do not have to. And of course, we have got the internet where you can use research to access some information there as well, but we always monitor that very carefully. The main thing is that your writing is about you and your learning, and not what you've read in somebody else's book. Okay, so that's the overview of our courses. You've met me on video and here this evening as well. You've also met Yana and Wendy, some of the other tutors that teach on our courses. And of course, you've listened to Jocelyn as well. So I'm wondering whether there's been any questions from anybody.
Thanks very much, Angela, for that presentation. That's fantastic. So we have got a couple of questions. I'll start with one from one of our attendees. So when is the adult learner childcare level for one course starting? Is the one starting in January?
Okay, the courses that we are accepting January intake for is our level 2 teaching assistant course.
Okay, fantastic.
But the other courses, if it's level 1, level 3, or the early years foundation, the early years practitioner courses, they won't start till next September.
Okay, thanks for that. And anyone that wants to apply for the January intake, and they're now live on our website at tmc.ac.uk as well. Mm-hmm. So is there an exam for this course?
Okay, All of our courses in the adult sector are exam free. No exams.
Okay, that's fantastic. And in terms of the average week, how long would a student be in college for?
Okay, so if it's our level 1 course, that's a 6-hour day. So you would be in from 9 till 3. Actually, our courses don't start till 9:30, so we're looking at about 5 hours in college, and we do that purposefully to fit round school pickups and school drop off and pick up. So the course would start at 9:30 and finish at 2:30, so that you've got time to do your studies, have your lunch, and then get yourself off to pick the children up from school. So that's for our level 1 course. Our level 2 and level 3 courses start at 9:30 and finish at 1:45. So we run over the lunchtime, but we're finished then.
Okay, fantastic. And can students use their lunchtime organiser job as their placement?
Okay, unfortunately, as valuable as the experience is working in a as a lunchtime organiser, we do recommend that you get some work experience either in the classroom or the nursery, depending on the course that you've applied for, purely because you need experience of supporting the children's education. So keep your lunchtime organiser's job, but get some voluntary experience on top of that as well.
Okay, fantastic. And just a reminder, if anyone's got any more questions, pop them in the Q&A box. So we've got a few more to get through. Do they have to do a 2 full days placement, or can the hours be split across the week?
Okay, so it doesn't have to be in 2 full day blocks. We are aware that sometimes if you've got children in nursery and they're only doing half a day, you might only be available for half a day yourself. So you can split that over 4 sessions and do 4 half days. The key part is for us is that you complete the 12 hours, so you do actually accrue 12 hours of placement each week, but also you have a continuation so that you can go back into the placement to continue and carry on with activities that you've carried out with the children. So it can be split over more days.
Okay, and then in terms of placement, do you help students find their placement?
Okay, so in the adult sector, we do ask students to source their own placements. And the reason for that is, you know where you live and you know the facilities that are in your local area. If we were to do it, we might be able to source a placement that's not actually convenient for you. So we do ask you to approach placements in your local area. We have got careers and welfare officers who can signpost you to local nurseries or schools in your particular area, but we would recommend that you approach them yourselves. And that's part of your employability and communication skills too.
Okay, fantastic. I don't think we've got any more questions at this point. Let me just double check. Any last minute questions come through. In the meantime, I just want to thank everyone for attending the Childhood Studies session tonight. We do have more TMC live events running until tomorrow, so do visit our website at tmc.ac.uk/TMC live to register for any of the sessions. If you want to apply to the Manchester College for 2021 start, please visit our website, and we do have courses available to start from January, as Angela mentioned. If you want more information on this, I have just popped the link in there on the chat box in response to somebody's question about the Jan starts. You can also speak to the team this evening on 0161 674 1080. We'll also put that in the chat box as well for you. If we have any learners with special educational needs or disabilities, we do have a transition team who can help make the move to college a positive experience for you. Please contact them by emailing transitionteam@tmc.ac.uk. Again, we'll put that in the chat box for you. And we'd also love to get your feedback on this session. So I'll pop a SurveyMonkey link in the Q&A section. And if you've got the time to complete a quick 5-minute survey, 5 people will have the chance to win a £20 Amazon voucher, which we'll pick at random. As I said, all this information will be in the chat box for you to refer back to if you want to apply, and any more information about the courses. I think that's it for all the questions. So yeah, thanks again, Angela, and thanks for everyone that joined. Hope you have a lovely evening, and thanks very much.
Thank you.